We go, guys and girls. Got another save here, Man United save. So as you probably know, if you've watched the channel, I am a Man United fan. We're into the 28th of May 2023, so I thought I'd give another go. Just have some fun really with the game, with the team that I've supported all my life. As you can see, we got the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, knocked out by Liverpool. Europa League, we knocked out by Barcelona in the round of 16. Fourth round by Tottenham in the FA Cup, and we finished third in the league. So, well, we've got one game to show you, which I'll show you today. But we are going to finish third in the league because we can't catch second and fourth can't catch us, which is Leicester, weirdly. But I think we've done okay. It's not a bad start. 78 goals, 45 goals against, 33 goal difference. We've got nobody in the top player stats. So there's definitely work to be done here. Take you through some of the transfers. So we brought in Giroud, Souček, and Giroud, I think is brilliant. 5.5 million. I know they're old. Souček, ex-Man City player, slightly strange. Dzeko, ex-Man City player, but we brought in Souček as well, which again slightly strange. Basically, the tactic is aiming at target forwards, and that's what I've done. So I felt like we needed these types of players, but obviously long term that's not going to be the case. We will switch it up moving forward into other seasons. But honestly, this is a really good tactic, so make sure you stay till the end to see how it plays out in our game against Leicester. We were fourth in the league. As you can see, Giroud got 30 goals, Dzeko got 24, Rashford got 17. Average rating was Dzeko was the best. He got 12 assists as well. Giroud second best there. De Gea had a really good season. Fernandes 16 assists. Dzeko I mentioned 12 assists. Rashford got 10 assists. Pretty good. Souček with 6 goals, 8 assists. Not bad from midfield. I was hoping he'd get a bit more, to be fair. But it's not too bad. Still 28. Whereas Dzeko's 37 now. Giroud 36. They're not going to last much longer, are they? As you can see, we had decent, especially start to the season. Spell there of 2 months where we just didn't lose a game and only drew one. Only conceded some like 5 goals as well. That's incredible. We played well there, 4-1 against Newcastle, 3-1 against Everton, 4-1 against West Ham, but then we started to slide a bit. Losing out there to Chelsea and Man City, 3-1 each towards the end of the season. And now let's hopefully beat Leicester, cement our third place. And this is the tactic. Like I say, it is aimed at bigger players. So I've got McTominay in there, Souček, Giroud, Dzeko, really big players. Maguire, he's good in the air. So we've got target forward on support, deep line forward on support, inverted winger on attack, advanced playmaker on support, centre mid on support, centre mid on attack, inverted wing back on support, full back on support, central defender on cover, central defender on defend, and the goalkeeper on defend. Got positive mentality. We are playing out of defence, floating across high tempo, we're wide. In transition, we're going to roll it out, counter press. In out of possession, we're high press, much more often, prevent short keeper distribution. It's quite a simple tactic, but it's not too bad. Quite like this 4-2-4. I've used it a few times in FM23 and it does seem to work well. I'll show you each of these pages. I've kept the defensive line at standard. That's just because really Maguire's not very quick. If I had a quicker defender there, I'd maybe push us up a little bit more. We want the width so we can float those crosses into Giroud and Dzeko. That's the aim. I think this tactic works really well. I think what I need to improve on is maybe down that left having someone whipping more crosses in because Rashford kind of cuts in. The danger really comes from the right. This is the team we're going with: Giroud, Dzeko, Rashford, Fernandes, McTominay, Souček, Martinez, Varane, Maguire, Dalot, De Gea, Casemiro maybe would have played, but he's suspended. Got some good young players coming through, as you probably know, if you know much about the Man United team. Especially Garnacho, I'm really excited about him. Hopefully he gets a lot of game time this season. Let's get into this game against Leicester. And please remember to like and subscribe, really do appreciate it. Thank you for making it this far into the video. Obviously, keep watching, see how this tactic plays out, and hopefully we can get a win. And it's back to Varane, into McTominay, back to Maguire. This is from the kick-off, looking very calm at the back. Doesn't look like Leicester are pressing until we get in the midfield. They've won it. They've got Tete in here. McTominay cuts that out. Well played on to Rashford. Come on, use your speed. Oh, Castagna's brought him down. That's a penalty, isn't it? Surely checking it. Andy Madley going to VAR. Yeah, it's a penalty. Yeah, it looked like a penalty. Is this Giroud instead of Fernandes? It is. Giroud stepping up. Puts it in beautifully. 31st goal of the season. I know he's old, but he's a hell of a player in this game for a couple of seasons. I'm not sure you can get a better target forward. Again, I know it's weird having Arsenal and Man City forward up front for Man United, but I felt they were the best available players who can attack the ball in the air. Castagna giving away another penalty. Having a stinker, isn't he? Only 11 minutes in, but yeah, I felt they were the best kind of target forwards. Didn't get that penalty, unfortunately. I mean, ideally, you'd love to have someone like Haaland and Sesko, and yeah, that would be the ideal scenario for this kind of formation, I think, but you can't get them in the first season. You've got to wait a season or two before you can get Sesko. But that's maybe a target we need to go for. Leicester drawn even here. We need to pick this up. Martinez there, the McTominay looking over the top for Rashford. Castagna cuts this one out. Actually does something right for once. Mardy there in the Madison, who's turned away from McTominay far too easily there. Tete and Didi over to Jong. Into Nacho scores. I think that was offside, but maybe I'm just hopeful. This is not going as I planned, but let's see if we can fight back. Goal awarded. Thought it was offside, but obviously not. They've had 3 shots, 3 on target. We've only had 1 shot, 1 on target. Scored in. That was from the penalty spot. We need to get at them. Through Rashford will help. To McTominay. Back to Varane and Martinez. McTominay, Varane, Giroud. It's a good build up. Dzeko back to Maguire. Varane, McTominay. Popping the ball around a bit here. We need someone to get in behind their defence. Dalot tries. Back to Fernandes, to Souček, to Martinez. It's a great goal. Lovely build-up. First ever goal for Man United. So I'm playing him in the left back. Shaw was playing there a bit as well. I think they can both do that role quite well, but I like him as that inverted full-back. I think he can play in defensive midfield as well, which helps. He's good on the ball. Rashford looking for Souček, was too far ahead of him. Easy for Ward there. Giroud wins the ball, but that's the thing with Giroud as well. The work rate and teamwork on him is brilliant. Same with Dzeko actually. So it does help us press from the front. But Iheanacho's in here. Easy for De Gea though. I should tell you I've got a Patreon page as well. It's a great way to help support the channel if you want to, so please check it out. There's a link in the description. So yeah, have a look at that. What you will get with that is all my save game files, all my tactics. You'll get a chance to vote on what team you want me to kind of rebuild or do a save on, or any sort of video on next. and as it is quite early doors in this channel, that there won't be that many people voting. So chances are, if you put anything on there, I'm going to do that video. Going into half-time 2-2 here. Got a better XG, but we've had a penalty. I do think they've looked a little bit more threatening than us, unfortunately. Let's see if we can turn it around the second half. Quiet there, Dallo just building up from the back again. What's Fernandez done there? He wins it back into Rashford. Come on, he's in. And he scores. Brilliant. 18th goal of the season. Lovely stuff. Come on, let's get another 1 or 2 and take this game away from them. I feel like Leicester are going to get another few chances. Maddison over a free kick here. It's we win it there. Martin. I don't know why Martinez isn't defending, but never mind. I suppose he's only 5'9", or whatever, 5'10", maybe. Nacho's in. Oh, and he scores. What is that? I feel like De Gea had time to come out and get that. I suppose he doesn't have very good sweeper keeper stats, does he? Maybe that's another area I need to improve on. Obviously, in real life, they've got Nana now. I think he's a very good keeper. Nice to have him instead of De Gea, although De Gea's had a good season here. I suppose let me know in the comments, who would you sign? You know, I haven't really done this save. I suppose I've done it to try and showcase the target forwards, but I haven't really got in mind who I want to buy for the second season and things like that. So if you do have any ideas, that would be fantastic. Drop Martinez in there. Bring Sean slightly higher because he's a bit quicker than Maguire. Put De Gea's keeper on defend. It says he's still 3-star, but he's great at it. We'll work the ball in the box a little bit more. Try and get Dzeko involved. Maybe give it a little bit of time for Souček to get in the box. Good players on the bench. Anthony, Sancho, Garnacho, Vegas, decent. Wan-Bissaka on. We'll give Garnacho a go. I suppose if we are working it into the box, might work a bit better. Use his pace as well. Maybe that'll help us. Rob McTominay on defend, because we have been getting caught out a little bit in midfield, haven't we? Here we go, 3-3. Quite an exciting game. 55% possession. We have held the ball fairly well, but hopping it around in defence maybe a little bit too much. Here we go, got a corner though. Bruno. Oh, man, it's a good header at the back post. This is where we should be good though as well. Got some really big players. Giroud's brilliant. Yeah, Souček is. Varane's actually really good in the air on this. Fernandez. Awful shot there. But we're starting to look like the better team, especially on the stats anyhow. Johnny Evans gives that to Garnacho almost, but he wins it back. See, he's at Man United now in real life. Garnacho wins it back off him. Bruno to Wan-Bissaka, Souček. You get it in the box there, back to Wan-Bissaka. Side over. It's not really the person you want shooting. Come on, man. Let's get one more goal. Garnacho, and I might have to bring on like Andy or somebody. Sancho, maybe. Don't really want to bring off any of these front four now, though. Madison there. Easy for De Gea though. Out to Martinez. Shaw almost loses the ball, but he gets it away. Rashford loses out in TD, but Fernandes wins it back. Suchet looking for Garnacho, using that speed. He's tried to loop the keeper. He's not far away, but I feel like he could have took it closer and just made that shot easier for himself. The last 10 minutes of normal time. Still 3-3. They've had 12 shots here on target. We've had 19 shots for 7 on target. We've got the better XG. Maybe that's just down to the penalty, but I feel like we have just been the better team, so maybe deserve to win it. We'll see. It's always work like that, obviously. Wan-Bissaka wins that header, but straight to them. Get it over to Tete. Skin Shaw. What's that in? That's a really good goal. If you haven't watched my Rangers save, I do get Tete in that, and he's very, very good. Awful defending from Shaw there. I suppose maybe that's where I need to improve, isn't it, in that defence? We'll see. See who we can sign, win the Champions League out. So hopefully get some decent players. They've won 4-3. Disappointing to concede 4 goals, but I think we played okay, especially going forward. So not too bad. Giroud played well. That was nice. I think he's still got a season in him. I'm not sure about Dzeko. Yeah, there's obviously talent here. Let me know in the comments if you like that, if there's anything else you want to see, if there's certain players you want me to buy, certain types of roles you want me to try. And thank you for making it this far in the video. Take care. Right, here we go, guys. It goes back with episode 2 of the Man United save. Let's see how we get on. We're at the 20th of May 2024. As you can see, Harry Maguire's still my captain. Bruno Fernandes vice captain. So we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup 3rd round by Arsenal. FA Cup 5th round by Man City. Round of 16 by Bayern Munich in the Champions League. But we won the league. 78 points is a low points total. Granted, Giroud played very well. 26 goals, 7.58 XG. Average rating, sorry. 25 assists for Bruno Fernandes. I think he's taking corners. He's got 95 goals, conceded 45. I feel like we played very well this season, but not great in the cups. Very good in the league. Hopefully we can build on that and get better. Hopefully get higher points totals, go further in the league, in the cups. That's the aim anyhow. Make sure you stay tuned to see the tactic that I'm using, and I'll show you that tactic in practice. As you can see, we've got 8-0 there against Norwich, which is mental. I was actually playing a game recently, which hopefully you'll see soon, where I actually got a 16-0 and one of my players scored 10 goals. I've never seen that before, so it's mental. I'll have to show you that when that video comes out. But yeah, brilliant end of the season there as well, beating Arsenal away, Newcastle at home. There's the system, as you can see. We've got target forward on support, complete forward on attack, inverted winger on attack, advanced playmaker on support, we've got centre mid on attack, centre mid on defend, got full back on support, 2 centre backs on defend, complete wing back on support, and a sweep keeper on attack. So really exciting, actually. I quite like this tactic. I like the 4-2-2 or whatever you want to call it. 4-2-4, I like to call it sometimes. As you can see, we're playing wide, we're positive, we're playing out of defence, much higher tempo, float crosses, work the ball in the box. So we're still playing at a target forward. We've got counter press, counter, and roll it out. And we've got much higher line of engagement, high press, prevent goalkeeper distribution, and a much higher defensive line. So it is very positive. The fact that we finished top of the league. I think that's quite a good indicator that we've got a decent team here. I think we've bought very well actually. Brought in Diogo Costa, that's our sweeper keeper. Brought in Camavinga, I think it's a fantastic signing. Jude Bellingham strengthens that midfield massively, and we got Skriniar in on a free, which I think is a very good defender. I'm just seeing if we signed any more. Brought in Rasmus Højlund, like they do in real life, a little bit cheap this time, 23 million. Danny Olmos going for 38 million. Diamonde for 35 million. Scalvini, 55 million. Tammy Abraham for 65 million. Incredible stuff. Really good, young, big, strong players. Kind of build. I do like having quite a tall team that's good from set pieces, but also they need to be quick and good on the ball. Sold De Gea for 8.5 million to Zenit in January. We sold Luke Shaw at Tottenham for 21 million again in January. Dean Henderson for 10 million to Freiburg. Zidane Iqbal for 5.25 million. A few other little ones. Loaned out Hannibal, Van der Beek, sold Fred for 7.5 million. Made quite a lot of money. Loaned out Diallo, sold Telles for 6 million. Sold Dalot for 29 million. Malacia for 13 million. Martial for 15. Athletic treatment mad. They must get a lot of money. It might be fun doing a save as them. We sold Lindelof to them for 23 million. And Baye went to Marseille for 8.5 million. So we did bring in a lot of money, which is why we were able to spend so much. Giroud, 37 years old, still with 35 goals. Tammy Abraham, 24 goals. Njeko still playing well, 16 goals from 16 starts. Bruno Fernandes, 31 assists, and Rashford got 12 assists. Rashford is wanted by Real Madrid. Obviously, we want to keep him, but he didn't have the best season, so we need him to step up a little bit, I think. As you can see, we did really well. 95 goals, only 45 conceded. Most goals, as you'd imagine. Didn't have more shots though. 4th in shots, so we need to step up on that. We're only 6th in shots against as well, so we are giving up chances. 7th in pass completion, 3rd in, joint top in possession. We're not in tackles because we've got the ball. We're not in dribbles because we're keeping the ball. Clean sheets wasn't bad. Not there in conceded, are we? Joint 6th in clean sheets. So we need to improve. We need to improve the balance of this kind of squad so that I think we're scoring enough goals, but we're not maybe creating quite enough chances, which is weird. So I think there's potential to score more, and we need to be better defensively. As you can see, I mean, the balance is ridiculous. We're minus 230 million. So I've gone way above and beyond, haven't I? Spending above my means, but they've still got 50 million transfer budget, so they're still giving me money. But thank you for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, here we go, guys and girls. We've got season 3 now of the Man United save, and as you can see, we've done very well. We won the runners up in the Community Shield. We won the Carabao Cup. Fantastic. 9-0 against Rotherham. How have Rotherham got to the final of the Carabao Cup? I don't know. But 9-0. Incredible. Knocked out in the FA Cup by Villa in the 5th round. Unfortunately, we're in the Champions League final, which is what I'm going to show you today. So hopefully we can win that against Real Madrid. And we've won the league again. Back-to-back champions. 83 points. 43 goal difference. Harry Kane. Little insight into one of my signings. Harry Kane there. With 11 assists, we only lost 3 games, 82 goals, 39 conceded. Bringing in this lad, Vintage, who I think looks a decent player. Only 17, so hopefully he can progress. I think he looks decent for a 17-year-old. I like the personality, so I think that'll mean the chances are he'll reach his his potential, and he's got good positioning. As you can see, we spent 60 million on Harry Kane, which is incredible. Fantastic player, 24 goals, 14 assists. And I've shown you before these guys came in last season, just some incredible players: Skriniar, Bellingham, Camavinga, Diogo Costa. So you can see we're starting to build a very good team, I think. I'll take you into the squad. Make sure you stay tuned for the tactics and obviously that Champions League final that hopefully we can win. Tammy Abraham there with 26 goals. Harry Kane 24, Rashford 18. Højlund did well with 17 goals. Fantastic players here. Lots of assists getting spread over 7 players there in the double figures on assists. This is the tactic. We've switched it up. We've got a deep line forward on support, pressing forward on attack, 2 wide midfielders on support, centre mid on attack, DM on support, 2 inverted wing backs on support, 2 ball playing defenders on defend, and sweep keeper on defend. Balanced mentality. We are shorter passing to space, play out defence, low crosses, run at defence, focus play down left and right, underlap left and right, and a higher tempo. We'll roll it out, distribute quickly, counter press and counter. And we've got a lower defensive line, higher line of engagement, trigger press much more often. I think that was get stuck in. So we're trying something a little bit with the lower defensive line, see if it can work. As you can see, we turn Camavinga and Bellingham into our fullbacks, which is exciting, I think, because they can get in the midfield very easily. Play brilliantly there as those kind of inverted wing backs. Let's get into this game. Hopefully beat Real Madrid. It's going to be a tough game though. Please remember to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying these videos. If there's anything else you want to see from them, just let me know. But I am really enjoying making them. Got a Legends kind of video save / thing coming out soon. Please look at that because you'll see some incredible players on there. I spent ages just looking through this database. Brilliant. Here we go, Scalvini and Casemiro. Back to Skriniar. This is from the kickoff, just building it up. Bellingham there into Scalvini, as you can see. Kind of pack that centre midfield a little bit, but then we're hoping those wide players there, Sancho, can hold the width. Kane into Olmo, into Antony from the kickoff, 1-0. Brilliant goal. We take the lead in the Champions League final over Real Madrid. Fantastic. Quite a lot of possession. Still early though, we're only 10 minutes in. Still only that one shot. Which isn't a bad thing if we just kind of temper their attacking stuff. Hit them with the odd attack. I think the build-up's quite nice in this system, so you don't really... maybe don't get quite as many chances as you would with other tactics, but you get better chances, I feel, with this build-up. Rodrigo's in here. Tchouameni and Nacho. Nacho scored. Lovely goal from a tight angle. I suppose that's the downside of this tactic with the inverted wing backs, is that cover out wide on the counter attack. But saying that, we're playing Real Madrid, the top team. They can kind of break you down, can't they? They've got 4 shots, 2 on target in the 28th minute. We've got 2 shots, 1 on target. We've got the slightly better XG and slightly better possession. This is going to be a tough final. Dropped a bit of encouragement. Hopefully that steps the guys up a little bit. Not a lot happening at the moment, but here we go. Real Madrid on the attack. As I say that, Rodrigo's in. Good save from Costa. We got a bit lucky there. One forward to Kane. Anthony picks it up. Wide to Sancho. He's in. He smashes it in as well. 7th goal of the season. Jadon Sancho. Clinical counter attack. Fantastic. 2-1 up. A Champions League final. I feel like there's more goals in this game. Definitely more chances. They seem to be getting in quite easily, and so do we. Building up from the back here. Skriniar, Camavinga. This is where we should be good. Hopefully I'm not giving it the commentator's curse there, and I have. J takes it off. I was going to say we've got players who are very comfortable on the ball. It's good save from Costa. But yeah, so hopefully that's an area that we should be really good at. Very bad example of that though, unfortunately. But never mind. Let me know if you do give this tactic a go, by the way, how you get on, because it's quite fun. It's different. Don't think I've seen anyone else use this tactic. Could be wrong. Oh, Olmo goes for the 1-2, but Sancho wasn't ready. Moves out here. Real Madrid pushing on with Nacho. Back to Militao. Tchouaméni. Amazing players, isn't it? Valverde. Obviously they don't have Camavinga anymore because I got him. Vinicius there. Alaba. Tchouaméni, Vinicius, Rodrigo scores. Is it offside? I'm not sure. That overload again, isn't it, on our left-hand side? Disallowed. Thankfully, it was offside. Time to make some changes, possibly. Got some decent players on the bench, but yeah, strength and depth isn't bad, but I think we've got a lot of young players with potential. So maybe that strength and depth isn't quite there. Got Rashford, who isn't fully fit, but he might have to play a part. Højlund, possibly. Souček. Martinez. Some good players. Garnacho, I really like. Like seeing play more in real life as well. Hopefully he will this season. Bring on Souček there. Get Højlund on for Kane. Taking a little while to load up there, isn't it? There we go. So we've got Souček as that attacking midfielder. Just switch him up box to box. We'll put Anthony in as deep line forward. And Højlund as a complete forward. Just switch up the player roles a little bit, see if that makes any sort of difference. Hopefully Souček a bit more solid than midfield. Adding a lot of size there, aren't we, over Sancho as well, and then putting Olmo out on the left. Diamande, hopefully fair bit better than Skriniar down that left flank with Martinez. So we're getting caught out a lot there. Danny almost stubbed his toe. Just get on with it, Olmo. Free kick here. So it'll be Fernandez, I imagine, over it. Taking his time. Lifts it just over. Not the best free kick. That's where we need David Beckham back on the team. Ward-Prowse, actually, he started very good at West Ham, and I feel like he's the best set-piece taker in the world currently. Lost him in here. Valverde puts that over. We're getting a bit lucky. Only 5 minutes to see out. So hopefully win the Champions League. Casemiro on to Souček. Back to Scalvini. Yeah, let's get it forward. Get it away from our goal. Fernandez trying to run down the right here to Anthony. Our third goal would be perfect. Romero steals off him, but Anthony wins it back to Bellingham in Anthony. He hits it. That's easy for Courtois. Anthony's played well today though. You can see more from him in real life, to be fair. Talent's there, just not sure the mentality's there with him. He's had another try. It's gone wide. We're in injury time. Still 2-1. Got slightly better XG, but they've had more shots and more shots on target. Equal on possession. There we go. We've won the Champions League in our third season. That's fantastic. Won the league twice. I think we won the Carabao Cup. Champions League as well. Not bad. I'm going to play 1 or 2 more seasons. Class that as kind of a 4 or 5 year rebuild. But, you know, let me know if you want to see more than that. If you're enjoying this, let me know. And thank you for making it this far in the video. Fantastic stuff. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Right, here we go, guys and girls. Back with another Man United video. This is the end of the 4th season. So just showing you the squad here. Got some brilliant players, haven't we? Camavinga, Scalvini, Bellingham, Skriniar, Moises Caicedo, Theo Hernandez, Lavia. Building a really great squad here. Olmo played well. Rashford starting to play well now. 29 goals. Tammy Abraham got 44 goals. 39 games. And then what you're starting to see is Diallo and Garnacho coming through as well. They played amazing this year. Trying to play them a lot. As you can see, Diallo got 28 goals, 23 assists. Garnacho 34 goals, 14 assists. We've had a really, really good season here. You've got to stick around to see the tactic, see how it plays, but also you need to see how we did in the league, because this might be my best league season, I think. So go into the competitions. As you can see, we won the FA Cup. Really good. Beating Brentford in the final. No disrespect to Brentford, but quite an easy final, isn't it? We won the UEFA Super Cup. Beat Arsenal 3-0. Happy days. We knocked out the Champions League quarter final, unfortunately, but we won the Community Shield there. Beat Arsenal 2-0. And we won the Carabao Cup. Beat Burnley, again, quite an easy final for us, but beat them 3-1. Like I say, knocked out the Champions League quarter final by Liverpool. That's disappointing, but we won the league. 89 goal difference, 104 points. Tammy Abraham top scorer, 29 goals. But if I can get into it, on stages, this is the exciting bit. No losses all season in the league. Invincible season. 116 goals with 27 against. That's incredible. 33 wins, 5 draws, no losses. What a brilliant season that is. Like I say, that might be my best league campaign. I think if we won the Champions League, I'd say it was my best season ever. Got the fewest shots against, best pass completion, best possession. We're not in tackles, but that's because we've got the ball all the time. Second in dribbles, so it's still an attacking tactic. Most clean sheets and fewest conceded. This has just been an amazing performance. Testament to the tactic, I suppose, because we're still playing people like Diallo and Garnacho, and they are good players, but they're not world class. We've got a complete forward on attack, attacking midfielder on support with Mark Taiter. We've got an inside forward on support with Mark Taiter, inverted winger on support with the additional instruction of Mark Taiter, box-to-box midfielder, again Mark Taiter, defensive midfielder on support Got a full back on support, inverted wing back on support, ball playing defender on defence, centre back on defend, and sweeper keeper on attack. Brilliant tactic. Positive mentality. We're going much shorter passing, play out of defence, low crosses, run at defence, work ball in the box at slightly higher tempo. Go in transition, all we're doing there is take short kicks and counter pressing. So we're going to hold the ball a lot. We've got a high press line of engagement, much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent the goalkeeper distribution. Like I say, amazing tactic, played really well. Invincible season with Man United. I will take you into one of the games, see how it plays. We've got loads of money, still got loads of money left. Haven't bought loads of people. Caicedo 45.5 million. Wipo's a good centre forward, 4.5 million. Vintage for 1 million, and Kakmak for 8.5. Those last three are just youngsters who are going to be brilliant. Sulban Bissaka to Port for 14.5 million. Load out a few people. Donny van der Beek's gone to the Saudi League, I think that is, there for 11.75 million. So yeah, not loads of business, but just a massive step up in performance. Really great team. I'll show you this FA Cup final. As you can see, we played fantastic with Rashford, Garnacho, Fernandes, Diallo, Casemiro, Camavinga, Hernandez, Scalvini, Skriniar, Bellingham, Costa. Top team. 31 shots, 13 on target, 3.79 XG, 60% possession. We only won 2-1. We had 5 shots, 1 on target, but we should have won by more, shouldn't we? That should be like a 4-0, 4-1 result, really. We'll get into the highlights, so at least you can see how this plays. It's exciting. Lots of speed up front. Fernandes doing well in that attacking midfielder role. Now I think we're just solid in defence after that, which is probably why we've gone invincible, really. And please remember, like and subscribe. I do massively appreciate it. Also got a Patreon page if you want to support the channel. The link is in the description. And you'll get a link to this tactic. You'll get a link to the save game file. I've got early content on there, so there's a video on there now that's sort of coming out 9 days earlier than what it would be on YouTube. So yeah, there's trying to sort of reward any Patreon members, because I do appreciate any help and any support. Casemiro picks it up here to Scalvini, to Ahmad, to Bruno, puts that over. Nice slick passing though. Same defence, I just think we're fantastic out with Scalvini, Hernandez, Camavinga, Casemiro, Skriniar, Bellingham. It's solid, isn't it? Ahmad looking great, and Garnacho just heads that wide. Fernandes with a corner here. It's been headed over by Skriniar. That's another thing as well. What I suppose I don't discuss on these is how I set up the set pieces. So if you do support on the Patreon page and you get the tactic, that I'll actually have my set pieces included in it. So it's a nice little perk as well, something to look at. Skriniar picks that up to Costa. Brilliant goalie, Costa. I was kind of hoping to get him in real life, but hopefully Onana steps up, although I don't think he played very well in the last game. Which, as I'm filming this, the last game where we lost to Brighton 3-1. Casemiro getting down the right. Garnacho, he's winning quite a few headers. he is 5'11", is he? Or 6 foot maybe he's on this. Silver diving in there. Theo down the left. Camavinga to Bruno. Lovely finish. Left foot volley, top corner. Definitely deserved that goal. Ahmad whipping that in there. Well defended though. Brentford just hanging on. Oh, that's a good save from Raya. Raya's a great keeper, isn't he? Ramsdale's decent for Arsenal, but Raya's much better. I think they've got to start playing him more, I think. Bellingham into Garnacho in the header again. It's a good save though from Raya. We need to be getting into Garnacho's feet really, not under his head. Theo with a great tackle. A little bit risky. De Silva scores. Bring it back to 1-1. Ahmad trying to get in down the right here. Back to Bellingham. Looking for support. He puts it into Garnacho again. Easy save for Raya. Scalvini there to Camavinga. I think we've actually won. Rashford should have scored there. I think we've actually won 5 trophies this season as well, if you count UEFA Super Cup, the Community Shield, the League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. So brilliant performance. Just needed that Champions League and then perfect season. Brentford looking to build out from the back. It's a little bit risky, especially when we're on full press. Camavinga gives it away though. Ivan Toney, good step in there from Skriniar. Ahmad's off, skins the full back. Easy for Raya though, he should have cut that back rather than a weak right-footed shot. Just look way better than Brentford. I know it's 1-1 at the moment, but we're all over them. Like I say, I think we just need to get into Garnacho's feet. That'll help. Down the line. There you go. We'll run at them. Bruno's in there. Garnacho, is that a penalty? VR's checking it. Got a penalty. Fernandez stepping up. That's disappointing. Good hide for Raya. Good save. Very disappointing penalty. I'm not a fan of the way in real life Bruno does that sort of slow run up. Rather he was kind of like a Van Nistelrooy who just hammered it into the corner, but Casemiro, Skriniar, Bellingham to Ahmad. It's looking dangerous. Casemiro to Bellingham. Theo inside back. Garnacho's got it now. Over to Ahmad who heads that wide. Second half in now. Straight away from the kickoff. They take control again. Bellingham, Skriniar, Camavinga. It's a little bit tight in that midfield, but we're holding the ball well. Yeah, I suppose with this tactic you're going to need a right back who's good on the ball, which is why switching Bellingham out there I think works a little bit, although I suppose in real life he's an attacking midfielder, isn't he, so you lose on that attacking threat, but yeah, it does work. But yeah, if you haven't got a ball playing right back, I would suggest you change that inverted wing back to maybe just full back or a wing back. Good block. Brentford got a corner. Damsgaard looking to whip this in. Defended by Rashford. Skriniar back to Bellingham. Casemiro takes over into Camavinga. Again, just building it out from the back. Fernandes into Rashford. Camavinga. Some width there. Hernandez was offering it, but he didn't take the pass. Ahmad's in. It's a good save from Raya. He's played very well today. Probably Brentford's best player. Fernandes, I'm going to whip this in. It's good defending. Not many attacking it there. It's a bit better. Still good defending though. Brentford playing out quite well from the back, although they get caught out there. Camavinga had a very weak shot there with his right foot. Easy for Raya. Skriniar wins it back. Fernandes looking for Garnacho. He's got that pace. Should have had a go at his full back, I feel there. He's just played it back to Theo. And all the way back to Costa now. Have to build it up again. Camavinga, lovely turn into Fernandes, into Rashford. As a shot gets blocked. Ahmed back to Bellingham. Ahmed's on it again. Another blocked shot. Brentford hanging on here. 73rd minute. Bruno with a corner. Good play from Raya. Once again. Man of the match so far. Bellingham on here to Ahmad. To Casemiro. It's a great save from Raya. These are the only reason this isn't 4-5-0. Ahmad picks it up to Bruno. To Skriniar. Camavinga who hits that. It's a good save from Raya. Save with his feet. Ahmad's on it here. It's that well wide, well over. In the 81st minute, not long ago. Been all over them. This Brentford with a rare attack. Damsgaard puts that over. Go Bruno with the corner. Taking his time. Clear it, but Skriniar picks it up to Olmo. Defending from Brentford again. Bellingham picks it up now. Scalvini, Casemiro, Camavinga. Running down the left. Whips that over to Tammy, sorry. It's a good save, but he gets the follow-up. That's got to be the winning goal. 89th minute. Now we're in injury time. Probably just the last highlight of the match, I imagine. Yeah, it's easy for Costa. Just building it out from the back. Garnacho gives it away. Not ideal. It's a goal kick. I'm sure the final whistle will go. There we go. 2-1 win. FA Cup final. Should have been a lot more. But hopefully you get a good idea of how exciting this tactic is, how good this team is, how tough to play against they are. Obviously going invincible for the league. Thank you for making it this far in the video and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Right, here we go guys and girls. We've got the final season of the Man United save. If you want to say more, just let me know. But these are the transfers. Bruno Fernandes got off for 26 million. Tammy Abraham for 34 million to Arsenal. We haven't actually brought anyone in. I thought we did brilliantly last year. If you haven't seen the video before, have a look at it. We saw Danny Olmo for 15 million, Souček 7.5, Skriniar for 19, Casemiro for 7.5. Højlund's gone for 12.5. We're going to start bringing through some youngsters. There's a lot of good young players here at Man United. As you can see, Theo Hernandez has gone for 25 million. Sancho's gone out on loan. Atletico Madrid, lots of sales. Lots of money here now. Incredible stuff. But yeah, if you haven't seen the last episode, go and have a look at that. 'Cause what an incredible season we had. And that'll maybe... Normally, I would say, you want to buy a couple more players, especially in real life, really. You want to build on success. But I just thought we had a really great season and we could just go at it again. As you can see, we won the Carabao Cup again, 7-5 in the final against West Ham. That's incredible. Won the Community Shield on penalties against Chelsea. We won the FA Cup again, 1-0 against Man City. Brilliant result. Knocked out in the semi-final of the Champions League, unfortunately, by Real Madrid. But we've won the league again as well. 97 points. 23 points ahead of Man City, who was second, with a 96 goal difference. That is incredible. If we get that Champions League win, that would be the perfect season. This is the tactic we were running. Got the complete forward on attack, inverted inside forward on attack. So complete forward's got Mark Taiter. Inside forward on attack with Mark Taiter. Inside winger on support with Mark Taiter. We've got an attacking midfielder on support with Mark Taiter. We've got a regista who I haven't used a lot. We've got a deep lying playmaker on defend. We do tend to switch that regista into centre mid occasionally. It just depends who's fit. What team we're playing, really. Let's say deep lying playmaker on defend. We've got a full back on support, inverted wing back on support, ball playing defender on defend, central defender on defend, and a sweep keeper on attack. Attacking mentality with shorter passing space, play out defence, low crosses, run at defence, work the ball in the box, and a much higher tempo. In transition, we're taking short kicks, just distribute quickly, counter and counter press, out possession, higher line of engagement, much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often and prevent the goalkeeper distribution. Really great tactic. Amazing results we got in the last season and in this season. I will show you a couple of the games, or one of the games at least, so stay tuned for that. I mean, we've got to show. I mean, look at this, 7-5 against West Ham. We had a 5.87 XG. They only had a 1.9 XG. Mehmet Diallo, Rashford, Garnacho, Caicedo, Lavia, Camavinga, Bellingham, Vintage, Scalvini, Costa. We'll watch these highlights. This could be fun. We had 32 shots, 19 on target. They had 13 shots with 8 on target. And we had a 69% possession. So it controls the game well. Just an exciting season, exciting play. Please remember to like and subscribe. I do appreciate it massively. I've got a Patreon page if you want to support on there as well. That'd be fantastic. What you will get on there is all my save game files, all my tactics. You'll get early access to videos. You'll get to vote on who I play, which team I play as next. Yeah, just some stuff on there. If there's more you want to see on there, let me know. Because I want to... Oh, there's Mehmet scored, brilliant goal. I want to kind of reward people who are supporting the channel with more content, early access to stuff, And the advantage as well of getting the tactics is you'll actually get all my set piece tactics as well, which I don't really talk about in the videos. So Ahmed should have scored there. Camavinga into Caicedo. Nice young team as well here, so if you do get this save game file, it'll be fun taking it over and seeing where they go. Hopefully win that Champions League. I know I've won one in this rebuild, but probably should have had another one maybe. Rashford in, tries to dink Truman. Truman's quite a tall keeper. Should just put that into the side netting, I feel. Garnacho to Mehmet. Back into Garnacho to Ahmad, into Mehmet, into Rashford. Great goal, but is that offside? Don't think it's going to get called as offside, but it did look close. Checking with VAR. It's been awarded. Really great goal, lovely build up. It's the kind of fun you can have with this tactic. Retains possession very well. Scores a lot of goals. You don't concede that many goals. I think it's just a nice balanced tactic. Okay, we've conceded a lot today, but I mean over the course of a season we don't concede a lot of goals. There's West Ham pull one back. And I think, like I mentioned in the last video, I know we've got Bellingham and Camavinga, so brilliant ball-playing fullbacks, although that's a bad example. And Camavinga gives it away. West Ham get in to make it 2-2, but I would be tempted if you don't really have a very good ball-playing left-back or right-back, importantly, just make that full-backs or wing-backs rather than inverted wing-backs. I think there's more chance they're not going to give the ball away. Caicedo trying to get through Ahmad. Oh, it's a lovely finish on the volley. And off the bar, I think. Brilliant goal. Ahmad and Garnacho, just fantastic on this. I mean, I kind of expected it from Garnacho if we gave him some game time. With a free kick, it's a good save from Truban. But Diallo's come on leaps and bounds as well. Scalvini back out to Ahmad. To be honest, in real life, I don't think I think Anthony's a good player, but I wouldn't have signed him. I would have been bringing Ahmad through this season now instead of Anthony. Still only the 33rd minute. This is key highlights, by the way. So this is, I mean, you can probably tell by the scoreline it was an exciting game, but to be this long for key highlights, a very end-to-end game. Bellingham, Scalvini cuts that out well. Vintage. Vintage is a lovely player on this. I think he's a new gen. West Ham's building it up from the back. Bowen. If you haven't watched my West Ham game as well, go and have a look at that because I do brilliantly with them. So people might be surprised that they're in the cup final. We'll go and have a look at that save because there's potential there with West Ham, I think. It's 3-3 now, isn't it? Losing count already. Bellingham gives that away but wins it back. Garnacho looking for Mehmet, that's cut out. Go along, Scalvini tidies it up. Caicedo, Alavia. Garnacho, that's a lovely turn. And Mehmet back to Garnacho. That's a brilliant save. Truban's been playing well today, I think. No, he's already conceded 3, hasn't he? But he conceded 7 today, but he's not playing too badly. Ahmad to Garnacho, back to Ahmad. Trying to turn his play, but he can't. Sanchez clears it. Throwing you a Bellingham, Malavia. Bellingham to Vintage. Back to Garnacho into Mehmet. Oh, I should have scored. Good save from Truban. Ahmad whips the corner into Mehmet. That looks like it might have been a penalty. Claiming a push to check him with VAR. And it's been given. He's stepping up here. Rashford, possibly. Rashford steps up. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Great penalty. That looks like we're going into half time. 4-3 up. Still another 7 goals to come in this game. Is that right? No, 5 goals. Truban plays that forward. Strikins is in here. It's a lovely goal. It's a good wonder kid, I think, on this game. Not that I've actually used him before, but I'm pretty sure he's a decent player on it. Ahmad with a lovely cross into Mehmet. Second goal of the game. He's can't remember how tall, but he is a big striker, so we do tend to aim a little bit at him on set pieces. Garnacho, Lavia to Vintage. Caicedo into Rashford. And the volley, top corner. Fantastic finish. They're checking it for offside, but they've awarded the goal. Does that make it 6-4, I think? Got a corner here that's come out of Rashford. Takes on his play easily. Keeper does well, but it just goes to Mehmet for his hat-trick. 7-4 in the 73rd minute. The Carabao Cup final. West Ham with him in a corner, and as you can see, we've got Wiper on there, who's I think a good backup to Mehmet because he's 6'4". Nice to have that. I think that at least one tall striker in your team. So I've got good pace as well. It's important on this game. I wonder if it will be. That's a great save by Costa. I wonder if it will be on FM24. I mean, are you guys excited for it? I am. It's going to be coming out, they think, on 6th of November, but we should have access. Is it around the 20th of October for the beta? So let me know in the comments if there's a certain team you want me to start with on that game. Bellingham here into Hansen, Aaron, Manu, got all the youngsters on now. Nice to see Man United do a bit more of that, I think, in real life. I mean, we're not going to... Vlasic's in here, scores. Make that 7-5. Like I say, we're not going to win the league or anything, are we? So, you know, start playing some of these youngsters, getting them developed. Stop buying old players. Start developing the young players, I think. Fantastic game though, 7-5. Amazing season. What was it? 94 goal difference in the Premier League. Won the league again. I think that's 5 trophies again this season, is it? Amazing season. 2 great seasons actually back to back. Thank you for making it this far into the video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you go and check out the Patreon page and the links I've got in the description for some of the sponsors and stuff. But thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.